Hello, everybody. My name is Ponce, and this is my lovely partner, Damien. Well, say hello.
Oh, hello.
And here's my Pride Month tour of my gay world. It may not look like much, but believe me, it's pretty fruity. Here we join in the main hub called Morrow Tusk.
Yes,
Here we
Marotus.
oh, go ahead.
Yes, Marotus. Lovely Marotus.
Lovely Morrow Tusk. So this is the general store, and here we have the hospital. Which, if you go inside, I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. I tried to base it off of the show Ratchet. So you walk in and it has like these like various reflective surfaces at the hospital. It's gonna extend that way a little, but we have some rooms with some wards. Here's the main stairwell, bathrooms. Definitely a lot more love e than a lot of other projects I have. But so basically this is my idea of creating a what's called a interior cell. I got it from the game Fallout because I realized like a lot of the things I wanted to put into buildings isn't gonna work. I'm e
Ooh.
just gonna go over here, leave that. We're gonna go back into spectator. Here we have some tasteful condos.
Very tasty.
We have this is the pansexual area. Here we have, I believe, I don't know what the hell this is. I really don't think it's supposed to be apartments or like, maybe like a starting out area. Pero say.
Beautiful apartments.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everybody can come in, pick a room, and that's it. This building doesn't exist. I mean, it exists on the outside, but you go inside and it's completely empty and it's not going to be used ever. And here we have my city's we're going to call it a fun house. We're going to call it a fun house. You walk in, here's the kitchen. We have the stairwell right here. But like I said, a lot of these areas don't exist. Here's the second floor. We have this room right here. Very nice and comfortable. Then we have this room,
Ooh.
nice and sticky icky.
What you made out of honey?
Mm-hmm. Then you go upstairs, and this is the main office. That's a diary, but for reasons, we're not gonna read it. I gotta be honest, Damien. I gotta be honest.
Why not?
You know why not.
No, I don't.
If I get to a point of having members on this channel, I'll make a video specifically for my members.
Oh, I remember.
So this is the main area where it has the post office. Very nice,
Ooh.
smexy looking post office.
Very schmexy, very schmexy.
I like the fact that I feel comfortable with saying smexy, but not the other one, but not reading that book.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Down here is gonna be I don't know what's gonna be down there. Don't judge me.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Then you go in here, and this is my ticket house. Basically, the ticket house is going to have everything that I need Like all of the teleporters reside in this building. Go inside and look at it. It's so beautiful.
Ooh.
Tickets, entradas, and you go
Uh,
back here and you have the stand to sell the tickets and entradas. Wait, so I blocked off. Oh, that's what happened.
ooh.
We have a couple of other areas that are situated, but we're not gonna go over there just yet.
Nope.
We're gonna check out the other buildings. So this is a apartment building attached to a store. These building, well, that building as well. But we're gonna go in here first. So you got the apartments storage right here. Then you got four apartments, which you go over here. This is the bedroom. Look at that beautiful view.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Basically, it's just the same design, but you get like different views.
Wonderful views.
Wonderful, beautiful views.
Just like our habichuelas.
Huh?
Habichuelas.
The habichuelas? What? Why are
Habichuelas.
you saying what? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Here we have the Potter family funeral home. You
Is
go
there
in here and it's a funeral home.
is Harry there and Hagrid?
You shut up. He probably is. That family didn't care about him. Neither do we.
Damn.
But that's basically that. And then the other building across the street. We'll say across the street because I don't know what else to call it. Across the yard, is he? And this is the entire map of the city. I have no intention of expanding beyond this because I'm doing like all these other places that are nasty. So I walk over here,
Mm-hmm.
got another store. This light is off. So I press this one. Oh no, I'm being kidnapped.
So what the heck?
Now we're in a basement. And this shows the city's one of the city's many
Underground
um
treasures.
underground prohibition bootlegging tunnels that's
Oh.
in the process of being made. You press that, you get outside. That's the city hall. Just gonna do a scope around the windows because we didn't do anything on the inside. What did I put here? Does this book even have any words? Town hall. That's it. Just letting people where you know where you are. And this is another room associated with the town hall. We got a church right here. Then you got the cemetery over here with an actual crypt, which I thought was pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's right next to the hotel.
That's lovely.
Yeah, cause why wouldn't you want to spend your vacation next to the to where the city keeps its dead?
No.
Just like home.
Damn.
Over here we have one of my favorite buildings in this whole world, the Camry House.
Oh boy.
It's a shelter. All these rooms aren't situated because I want to be lazy and let the tenants do what they need.
They'll situate it
E. I hope so.
eventually.
And then over here, we're gonna have a bakery.
Oh.
That's gonna be the police station over there in the end. And then this is the library.
Ooh.
Out of order and too lazy. That's the whole motto of the city because look at this. This isn't even done. The only floor I've done in this whole building is the third, and I don't even think I finished that one.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I didn't. But it's okay. It's okay. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know.
They're gonna know.
Nobody needs to know.
They're gonna know.
They're not gonna know. And then here we have another one of my favorite buildings. This is the Tusk Casino. Yeah, we got a casino.
Of course.
Because what else are you going to put in the desert?
That's true.
But of course, it's completely empty. And here's a sneak peek. Everything underground goes here.
Wait a minute. So I can't play it because
Oh, you could play. I mean, And here's my original map of the city. We're just gonna give myself night vision. But so this is the original plan for the city that I had to move out of the way because it was in the way. Then over here, we have a little outdoor seating area in front of the church. Then over here, we got a nice little towny area with a building that's made of dirt. And I don't know what I wanted over here, but there's something over here. I don't know what it is, but it exists.
what's that?
This is the train station.
Ooh.
A It got two warehouses on the side, and I even made a little bit of pixel art for it. This warehouse is open on the front anyway. There's gonna be some stores, and then
Ooh.
and then upstairs I'm gonna situate a little bit of a restaurant, and then this is where it's at. So my idea was people were going to be able to buy one of these buildings, and that was gonna be their store. They can turn into their store, their house. Each of these buildings were gonna be for sale.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I had to give people variety, so I made them different colors.
Makes sense.
Then there's the train tunnel that leads off into the distance, and it's always going to be 3 o'clock. Always, never gonna change.
Oh.
This is my house. Obviously, have to have the biggest house in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely massive.
It's a bacon.
It's a big one. Then yeah, it's basically just a house.
Whee!
Do got an attic, but it's like
No one goes in there.
no one goes in there except for me.
What I do with my own business is my own time.
We can turn off and on the lights with a button. What was that?
What?
I don't know. Even situated a guest house. Well, I started to, but here it is.
Ooh.
Whee!
Sorry.
I'm gonna have another. I made this house too big and then I just lost interest. That's exactly what happened, people. That's exactly what happened. Then you go over here and we're gonna head up the next city. We're gonna go to the second. We're gonna do this in chronological order. So this is a city that the only thing I've done is just the tower. This is the Trans City. Coño. Then, ye. Just a seaside area. That's my friend's house. We won't go in there. But everything in here was all me, baby. Actually, I think she was the one that did the thing underneath. But you know, say I can't remember. Oh, there is a way. I just couldn't find it. It's okay. It's okay. But that's basically that area. So we're gonna do this one next. Oh, I did not put the teleporter into a mountain. Just lately with the older worlds I have, the worlds get all messed up. It's been happening lately. But this will be a free roam survival area where you can start off in these caves, mine some different styles of ore. Like this is another themed cave with some gold and stuff. Here you have the base Minecraft's area, coal and iron. Here we have a shop, and then here I think is a underwater themed area. No, it's just emeralds. It's just fucking emeralds. I mean flipping emeralds. Back into the building we go, buying another ticket. Damn, this video is expensive. Then we have Stone Gulch, which was done by another one of my friends, but I decided to take over because I don't think that they were ever coming back. At least I didn't make an effort to ask if they were coming back, but now it's mine. Now it's mine. Oh, I gotta fix that. But anywho, this is Stone Gulch. It's the gray sexual area of the city. I mean, of the world. I get so confused because I'm always on flipping Malaya. But this was another one of my passion projects.
Sorry.
You're Gucci, you're Gucci.
I'm having fun as a freaking though.
I gotta bring these designs to Malaya though. That would be flipping sweet. None of these buildings have interior. They're just purely for show. The only building that does have an interior is this one over here, but that's because it's the teleporter. And that was all of Stone Gulch. Now let's go to the next city, which I believe is Vazton. And abandoned. Let's find out, shall we? So, when you get into the city, it's supposed to be like a trippy. I wanted it to be trippy, so it's very trippy. Where if it's gonna load, there it is. So you leave the city because right now you were in like the mouth of it, and you try to leave the city, and I made it so that way it seems like this corridor is endless, and there is no physical way of leaving through the main entrance besides the like the teleporters. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. So basically, there is an end, but I try to make it so that way it's like not visible from where the city actually ends. But I wanted it to be a crazy area. And then there's always just that one eye that's just always watching, and it even like looks as if it follows you as you enter the city. Here we have Vaston Apartments, which is supposed to be the poor area, so everything's all fucked up, and all the apartments are the same size. Same design, all of them. But it's funny because you go over here. Now it's gonna be, I don't know. Here's the post office. It's gonna be eventually. And then here we have my detention area for this city. Basically, in every city, I wanted there to be like a timeout zone. So that's this area right here. You just toss them into the ditch, and then you hope they learn their lesson. Then you have some like random stores, I guess.
The stores are wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know what I want this area to be. I'm thinking something. I don't know. Like I don't know what sexuality or gender identity I want this area to be like associated with, because that's the whole goal of this world. The whole goal of this world is for it to be like the gayest world ever that I've ever created. And then here we have the condos, which is literally the same thing, but the fact that it's called terrace makes it seem more bougie. Then yeah, that's basically it. That's basically this area. Then you have the Vaston Ticket House, which the only one that's thing is Marlsburg. Now we go back in here and let's go to hell. If it'll load. This one always gave me problems from the get go. But as you can clearly see, I did not want to disappoint with the name, so we're gonna go straight to hell. And here we are. I don't know what it's gonna be, but you know, this is my hell area. Kind of wanted it to seem like a like just a like a stomach of like people's nightmares, just gargling away at their sanity. I don't know why I said it that way, but you know, that's the phrasing I guess I'm gonna go with today. Now we go over here. Where the hell is the button? Oh, there it is. Now, this is another area that another friend was situating. This is his city. It's in Arkansas, I guess, as a train station. Just a farming community when it loads, but it's just a farming area. Which, no disrespect. The guy knew what he wanted, and I didn't have any. I didn't want to get put too many restrictions on the people's areas. I just had a couple things, and then that's it. Now we go over here. That's another person's area that I believe only has a house on it, but so basically this is my fruity area. This is my fruity area. There's two cities which do definitely fit that vibe. So this is going to be that's their ticket house. That's their ticket house. And I have no idea why there's the flag of Arkansas right here, but I guess it's here. So soon there's gonna be a Walmart because I think that Arkansas is where they're from. Now we're going to. Wait, did I get the right one? No, I didn't. But it's okay. I can figure out how to get back from here. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And then we're gonna save Gennaro for last because that's an impressive area. But we're going to go to Skyscraper City, which, as you can imagine, is underground. So this is Skyscraper City. It's gonna be floating. Indeed. Oop. This is the second floor. Well, that's the third floor. And that's basically it. That's basically it for this house. Then you go in here, and this brings you back to Marlsburg. I thought it was called Mar Tusk. Flipping idiot. I'm joking. Then you go over here and we have Genera, which is an area that I'm very proud of when it actually loads. It was just here earlier, so I don't know why it didn't load immediately. But there it is, kind of shining through a little bit. But here we are in the lesbian section. And it was interesting because this area was basically in the shape of New of a mass of the United States, and I kind of built accordingly. So right now we're in the dock area, which is right here in the West Coast. Here's gonna be the post office, which isn't done. Then we have a boat rental spot, and then we have all of these small apartments. Just giving everybody a place to live and stuff. Nothing too fancy, nothing too fancy. All the apartments basically look the same. And these are basically the Jerneren area building. This is going to be the ticket house for the city. I want to eventually situate an interior cell. Right now they're closed apparently. Then this is going to be the courthouse. Gonna walk in here and there's gonna be the judge area. Here we have some stables and barns. Here's a restaurant that I never did. Here's a bit of a pier area, park type thing. Overall, I really am pleased with the way that Genera came out, though, design wise. I wanted the city to be centered around like canals and stuff. Here's the Generan Police Department. Here's a movie theater. And here's the Genera House, which is going to be a hotel. That building's condemned. That building's, I don't know. This is gonna be the Beanstalk. It's gonna be a pub slash nursery. Definitely not affiliated with the Bean family. Phew, close one. Because there's supposed to be like a mafia aspect. Because it's like everybody calls the LGBTQ peoples the alphabet mafia. So I was like, let's do something with that.
BRB.
Mm. There we have a library. This is supposed to be a stash house. I think it's stashed under here. Guess I was wrong. Or is it this one? I don't know. We're gonna check out this one first, though. Oh, it was that one. But yeah, that's a stash house. This area I kind of got inspired a bit from Vivo with the with like the courtyard idea in the courtyard area, and so I wanted to do something like it. There's gonna be a bank. Here we have this pansexual bar, but you walk in and it's a full blown speakeasy. What is? I know that there was a joke over here. I think that this might be the bathrooms, but I don't know, say. Oh wait, no, that was where people were to sent to pay their debts. Here you have the manager's office for the speakeasy. Then you have a dressing room across the hall for the girls. Then over this way you have like another chill room, like a billiards room. Over here you have the main laundry room for the hotel, all the laundry chutes. And here we have the spiral staircase that connects the whole building. Or at least it will. Then over here we have I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something to do with the hotel. Then you go upstairs and you start having the hotel rooms, but it's gonna be a different color scheme. I gotta definitely have someone come in and eat. But that's the city hall. I actually made a video on me building this, so please go check that out on my channel. Over here is the actual Janarin house. It's where the head of the mafia lives and stuff, yeah. And there was the original design for the church. I moved over to a Marotusk. Then over here we have a couple of apartments which actually have no connection to the ground. So it's like, E. Yeah, there's like no direct connection. They just exist just to exist. They just exist just to exist. Same thing with the back apartments too. Then over here we have what I call the Miami condos. And yeah, this is the only building that actually has an interior. And yeah. And here I have what I like to call two gumdrops of warehouses, where I try to kind of use a green style of texturing the front only, and you go inside. Not this one, but the other one. Oh, and it's completely furnished. You have a spot where people come in to buy their timber, manager's office, storage, more storage, more storage. Nani. So that's my entire fruity world in one go. Obviously, there's a lot of work that still needs to get done, but at least we do have something that is finished. And that's this. This is a I realize that Maro Tusk and this city are within like the same line. So I made a whole ass roller coaster, which I'm gonna have to update to the regular rails, which I thought was insane that that's actually like faster. But if I go sprint, it leads straight to Maro Tusk. And I kind of wanted to get back into the habit of connecting everything through mine carts and things like that. But I was like, no, we got teleporters, we got command blocks. I'm just gonna keep it simple. But here we are, back in Maro Tusk. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching the past, present, and future. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna send off people with a nice view of something that, looks nice. So thank you all for watching the past, present, and future. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.